Get ready for the action because Mookie Betts is back on the active roster, and he is stepping into the starting shortstop role for the Dodgers in the series opener against the San Francisco Giants. We dive into everything you need to know about this massive return and what it means for the team's immediate future.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
The Dodgers are facing a massive question mark as they grapple with a significant offensive slump, leading to serious questions about their path to a historical three-peat. We break down what manager Dave Roberts is saying about the team's current struggles and where the true talent level of the Dodgers currently stands. We look closer at the lineup issues as Teoscar Hernandez is being rested for the upcoming matchup against the San Francisco Giants, and we explore Dave Roberts' reasoning behind this decision and what it signals for Hernandez's role moving forward. Finally, we confirm Mookie Betts' return to the lineup, his immediate expectations, and the roster moves involving Alex Freeland and Hye-Seong Kim, giving you all the details you need to know about this pivotal moment in Dodgers baseball. The Los Angeles Dodgers are activating Mookie Betts for their series opener against the San Francisco Giants, marking his return to the active roster after 5 weeks on the injured list. Betts is slated to start at shortstop in the opener, his first game since being placed on the list on April 5 due to an oblique strain. He has shown promising signs during his rehab assignment, going 2 for 5 over 2 games with AAA Oklahoma City, hitting .179 with 2 home runs and 7 RBIs in 8 games earlier this season. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts expressed that while the return presents a challenge, it is a potential opportunity, acknowledging the difficulty in making corresponding roster moves due to the existing 3-man platoon used during Betts' absence. In the absence of Betts, infielders Hye-Seong Kim, Alex Freeland, and Santiago Espinal are potential candidates for roster adjustments. The team is considering sending Freeland or Kim to the minors to secure regular playing time. Freeland is performing better, hitting .235, and Kim has shown solid plate appearances with a .289 average. Espinal, while valuable for his utility role and late-game defense, is currently out of minor league options. Roberts detailed the complex decision-making process surrounding Betts' playing time, emphasizing factors such as playing time distribution, the value of sending players to the minors versus maintaining roster flexibility, opponent considerations, and depth needs. He stated, "Who's going to get the Lions' share of playing time? How much is Mookie going to play? The value of somebody going to the minors and playing more versus having some optionality with the roster. Opponent, off days potentially, and how much depth you need." Roberts indicated that Betts will share time at shortstop immediately upon his return until he establishes himself as an everyday player. Additionally, infielder-outfielder Enrique Hernandez is nearing a return. He is on the 60-day injured list on a minor league rehab assignment, but is eligible to return on May 24. The Los Angeles Dodgers are grappling with a significant offensive slump, casting serious doubt on their pursuit of a historical three-peat. After demonstrating elite offensive power in the opening weeks of the season, the team has regressed significantly, leading to intense scrutiny over the team's current performance and lineup cohesion. For the first 3 weeks, the Dodgers boasted what was arguably the most dangerous offense in baseball, leading in nearly every major statistical category, including runs per game, 6.04, batting average, .293, and a high weighted run creation metric, WRC plus of 144. However, this initial surge proved unsustainable. In contrast, over the subsequent 3 weeks, the team has become one of the most mediocre units in the majors, dropping to a .912 record since the slump began. This disparity has become the central storyline, prompting questions about the underlying issues and the fixability of the lineup. Manager Dave Roberts acknowledged the team's current state, stating, "Just kind of as a unit, I don't think that we're one piece right now," adding that while effort is not lacking, "We've been in this funk for quite some time." Third baseman Max Muncy echoed this sentiment, describing the period as a rough stretch inherent to the game. The regression is stark. Since concluding a series in Denver last month, the Dodgers' performance metrics have sharply declined. Scoring has dropped to 3.89 runs per game, batting average is down to .228, and slugging percentage has fallen to .340. Quality of contact metrics have also suffered, with exit velocity dipping to 89.4 mph and WRC plus falling to 89, placing them fifth worst among MLB offenses. The core problem appears to be simultaneous swing issues across the lineup. Only Muncy and Andy Pages have shown significant power production recently. Superstar Shohei Ohtani has been particularly affected, batting just .200 over his last 18 games and struggling to generate power, despite still drawing walks. Other key players are also struggling. Freddie Freeman has experienced a hitting skid, going 0 for 6 in the team's last 2 games against the Braves. Kyle Tucker and Will Smith are also searching for their best swings while batting around .238 and .225. Manager Roberts pointed to mechanical issues, noting that Teoscar Hernandez is fouling off pitches and being too passive, suggesting he needs more time off to work on his approach. Roberts emphasized the need for aggressive hitting, stating, "You should always be ready to hit. I don't think hitting should be looked at in a passive light. You should always be ready to fire on your pitch." However, fixing these individual mechanics while maintaining team consistency has proven difficult. The team's recent struggles mirror challenges faced in previous seasons, highlighting the vulnerability of even the most talented teams to sudden slumps. The prospect of a prolonged cold spell, especially in the crucial postseason, now looms over the Dodgers' three-peat ambitions. The focus now shifts to helping key stars regain their form, including the anticipated return of Mookie Betts, as the team fights to overcome the current dynamic and avoid derailment. The Los Angeles Dodgers have made a strategic move to manage personnel amidst a tight National League West race, opting to rest veteran outfielder Teoscar Hernandez for the upcoming matchup against the San Francisco Giants. The team is currently tied with the San Diego Padres, both holding a 24-16 record, and the Dodgers are navigating a period marked by injuries to key players and the need to avoid an offensive slump. Manager Dave Roberts confirmed the absence was a scheduled day off, but signaled a willingness to provide Hernandez with more time away moving forward as he works through a recent slump, according to reports from Jack Harris of the California Post. This decision comes as the pressure on the remaining healthy contributors has intensified due to injuries to players like Tommy Edman, Teoscar Hernandez, and Mookie Betts. Hernandez, who is in the second year of his 3-year, $66 million contract, has struggled to replicate his spring momentum. His recent offensive production has been underwhelming, highlighted by an .614 ops in May, a .250 batting average, and a prolonged dry spell, with his last home run occurring on April 15 against the New York Mets. While his current season stats show a .238 batting average and a .682 OPS, the team is prioritizing stability. Roberts made it clear that the future of Hernandez's playing time hinges on his performance. He indicated that the team is open to providing more days off, emphasizing that Hernandez's bat will ultimately determine the frequency of his time on the field. Mookie Betts has returned to the Los Angeles Dodgers lineup following an oblique injury, making his comeback 5 weeks after he was sidelined. The 8-time All-Star is slated to hit second in the lineup, positioned behind Shohei Ohtani and ahead of Freddie Freeman in the upcoming series opener against the San Francisco Giants. Before the game, Betts emphasized a focus on execution, stating, "We just have to make sure we swing at good pitches. Those guys are good, too. They drive nice cars, too. We just have to control the zone, swing at good pitches." The return comes at a critical time for the Dodgers, who have dropped 7 of their last 11 games and are seeking a boost from Betts to reignite a stagnant offense, having scored 3 runs or fewer in 8 of those contests. Betts acknowledged the team effort, noting, "I know I'm not the hero. It's important for everyone to know it's going to take all of us, and not just one guy getting through their struggles or whatever it is." Betts was batting, with 5 hits in 28 at-bats, including 2 home runs, in 8 games before being placed on the injured list on April 5 due to a right oblique strain. He attributed the extended recovery time to lingering movement issues, stating, "I just didn't really realize how long it takes for it to really heal. I felt pretty good pretty fast, actually. But just some of the movements I couldn't do kind of lingered for a long time. I was trying to hurry, but obviously the doctors were saying it just takes a month for it to heal." Dodgers manager Dave Roberts indicated a gradual reintegration plan, announcing that Betts would start at shortstop Monday and Tuesday before taking Wednesday off. Roberts added, "After 7 days, 6 days, I think he's going to want to be in there regularly, but we'll kind of see." Roberts adopted a cautious approach to the offense, acknowledging the recent struggles, but expressed optimism about Betts' potential, saying, "Certainly 2 games of rehab, taking batting practice, a day of live at-bats is not ideal, but I think with Mookie you just don't know. The hope is that he can kind of hit the ground running." With Betts' return, infielder Alex Freeland was assigned to AAA Oklahoma City, where he has been hitting .235 with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs in 33 games. The front office opted to retain second baseman Hyeseong Kim over Freeland, as Roberts stated. "What it came down to is Hyeseong has performed better."